The first snowflake landed on Bella's lip the exact moment the bookstore's string lights flickered and died. Inside the tiny mountain town shop, candles guttered in mason jars, and every customer froze like statues in a snow globe. Bella, 23, arms full of second-hand art books, felt the hush settle over her heartbeat. She had come to Evergreen Ridge to hide, after her father's funeral left her mother hollow-eyed and the city too loud with memories. The job at the indie bookstore paid in coffee and quiet, exactly what she needed. Across the aisle, Anna, 25, clutched a dog-eared copy of The Price of Salt like a life raft. She had driven north from Denver in a borrowed Subaru, fleeing a promotion that tasted like ash and an ex-girlfriend who said, "I love you," the same way people say good luck. Snow had chased her the entire way, erasing tire tracks, erasing her. When the lights died, she laughed, low and startled, the sound ricocheting off shelves of forgotten classics. Bella's candle found Anna's face first, cheekbones sharp as icicles, green eyes reflecting flame. "Power's out till morning," Bella said, voice soft from disuse. "Generators frozen solid." Anna tilted her head. "Guess we're snowed in with Virginia Woolf and hot cocoa." Bella's smile cracked the silence. "Cocoa's on the house. Wolf's optional." They barricaded the front door with a velvet chaise, lit every candle the shop owned, and built a nest between poetry and graphic novels. Outside, wind screamed like a banshee. Inside, pages rustled like secrets. Anna read aloud from Carol, her voice velvet and dangerous. Bella sketched the way candlelight carved shadows across Anna's throat, her pencil whispering over paper the way snow whispered over windows. Hours bled away. They spoke of mothers who didn't understand, of cities that swallowed dreams, of the first time each had kissed a girl and tasted lightning. Anna traced the scar on Bella's wrist, a childhood accident with a box cutter, and Bella brushed snow from Anna's lashes. The space between them shrank to the width of a heartbeat. Then the roof groaned. A crack like a gunshot split the air. Snow poured through a ruptured skylight, cascading in cold, glittering sheets. Books tumbled. Candles hissed out. In the sudden dark, Bella grabbed Anna's hand and ran, boots skidding over wet hardwood, until they burst through the back door into the storm. The storage cabin behind the shop was barely larger than a tool shed, but it had a wood stove and a single window glowing with emergency light. They stumbled inside, breathless, snow crusting their coats. Bella slammed the door against the blizzard. The stove roared to life with the last of the kindling. Anna peeled off her soaked gloves. Her fingers shook. "I thought the roof was coming down on us," she whispered. "It almost did," Bella answered, voice raw. She cupped Anna's frozen cheeks. "You're safe." Anna's laugh cracked. Safe is relative in a town called Evergreen Ridge. They hung coats on nails, melted snow in a tin kettle, wrapped themselves in a single wool blanket. The stove painted gold across their faces. Outside, the world vanished under white. Inside, time folded like an accordion. Anna told Bella about the promotion she'd turned down, the voicemail from her ex still unanswered. Bella confessed she hadn't drawn anything real since her father died, only inventory sketches of book spines. Silence pooled, thick as honey. Then Anna reached for the sketch Bella had done earlier, the one of candlelit throat and stormlit eyes. "This is how you see me?" Bella swallowed. "This is how you are." The kettle whistled. Neither moved. Snow tapped the window like a secret code. Anna set the sketch aside and leaned in, slow enough for Bella to stop her. Bella didn't. Their lips met, tentative, tasting of cocoa and candle smoke. The kiss deepened, urgent, a conversation without words. "I'm tired of running." "Stay." Bella's hand slid into Anna's damp hair. Anna's palms pressed warm against Bella's spine. The blanket slipped. The stove crackled. The storm howled approval. Later, wrapped in each other and wool, they watched dawn creep pale across the snow. The bookstore roof had held after all. Only a corner collapsed, but the town was buried under 2 feet of silence. Bella traced circles on Anna's wrist. "The roads won't clear for days." Anna smiled against her shoulder. "Good." I'm not done reading to you. They stayed a week. The town lost power, then regained it, then lost it again. Locals brought soup and gossip. Bella's boss declared the shop a literary disaster zone and gave them paid leave. Anna's Subaru became a snow sculpture. They cooked on the wood stove, read every lesbian classic in stock, sketched each other by firelight. When the plows finally came, neither wanted to leave the cabin. Anna extended her rental. Bella quit hiding. They opened the bookstore together, fairy lights strung like constellations, a new sign hand-painted, evergreen pages and safe havens. Tourists came for the story, two women who fell in love between collapsing roofs and candle stubs, but locals came for the cocoa and the quiet proof that love could outlast any storm. Years later, when snow fell soft on the ridge, Bella and Anna still stood on the cabin porch, foreheads touching, breath mingling in white clouds. The same string lights flickered, the same wind whispered secrets. And every first snowflake still tasted like the beginning of everything.